there, welcome. This is the North Node in Scorpio reading. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you again so much. I know that this channel has grown a lot in the last couple months, and that's because of you. So thank you so much. And if you are new, please subscribe to the channel, like the video so that you can be notified when I do start uploading new videos. Because I will say this is a timeless reading, and with like parlaying that into also understanding that not only when you see this is when you're meant to see it, but also when I am called to do the reading is when I'm called to do the reading. So I just wanted to say thank you for being patient, because I know that they all weren't uploaded on the first, so please just understand that that is how I work with Spirit, is we co-create, and when I have the time, the energy, and the calling to do a reading is when I'm going to do it. I don't like to skip either one of any of those. Because I give it my all, and that's how, like I said, we co-create together. So, hit the bell so that you are you'll be notified when I do videos or uploads. But okay, so I think I covered it all. Yeah, I am putting out the intention that I am going to hopefully reach enough subscribers this year that we can start doing lives on YouTube. I love to do lives. I like the energy. I like the spontaneity of it. And I like the collective energy when it is multiple people like in the group, right? So I do those right now at Star Love Healing. And if you want to go there, then please do. It's Instagram, and it's star_love_healing. All right. So please share the channel if you feel compelled to. All right. What can North Node in Scorpio collective be aware of to help them on their journey? Thank you. That's a lot. Elixir of life, stranded, and all is connected. I think I'm going to ask for just one. Two at most, Spirit. The most people had was two, and majority, like only two groups had maybe two. And it might have been yours before, because this is my second time reading for North Node in Scorpio. The first time, the battery went dead, or just didn't have enough power, and so it stopped. And I don't know where it stopped, but I just gave up and just said, okay, we'll redo this. It was a really good reading though, so I know it'll come through here again. Okay, day and night. Uncertainty, fear, worries, decisions to be made. Follow your instincts. The girl we see on the card is holding the sun in her hands while the moon is at her back. She looks uncertain, as if she has a question in mind but does not know the answer. What is she thinking about? Is she afraid of the answer or the inward process to find it? Many of us struggle with making decisions, but where there is shadow, there is also light. After a dark night, there is always the light of the morning sun, warming the path we have chosen. This card reminds us that we already hold all the answers in our hands. We should trust our inner judgment and know we will be able to handle any situation. That's a beautiful message. Beautiful. And it does play into the Scorpio North Node, which you're really having a lot of karmic lessons to work through. Or maybe better yet, it's the North Node where you're learning how to identify karma for what it is. And maybe not just yours, but other people's. So then therefore you have more compassion. And you're here really as a North Node Scorpio to feel, to release, to feel emotions and to release what you don't need. Okay, let's see. What else can we know? But that's a heavy energy, right? And that's what would be also karma. And Scorpio in general is, I don't know if you know any like Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Scorpios. They're intense, but they're beautiful. I mean, it's weird. They're intense because sometimes it's hard because they don't give you a lot. Scorpios can like give you just the answer you, like you asked, what color is your favorite color? They'll just leave it with orange. They're not going to give you any more information. It's just, that was it. Instead of like other signs, they're like, oh man, I really love orange, but sometimes an orange-blue combination, like just like the sunset is just divine. You know, like there's more to it. Scorpios can sometimes be real cut and dry. So, but they're a water sign. It's like that water, they're the sign that's like deep waters run still. So that is kind of what you are really navigating this lifetime. This is Vader. I'm not sure if you've met him before, but he has been coming up today. Back and forth, back and forth. So, he likes to do that. Okay, well, I don't even know how this card got here. But we're taking it because it was divinely done. It probably just fell from here. Oh my gosh, we got the Star and we got the Tower. Oh my God, I love those two together. The Star comes after the Tower. With whatever happens here that breaks down something that no longer serves you or no longer could provide any kind of high vibration to your divine being will be taken away, right? Well, what comes after that is the Star, healing, which is what I named my whole entire thing over, stars and healing, that how it always is a bright dawn after, what is that saying? They said it here and this other card, day and night. It's like, it's always darkest before the dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is a super duper confirmation. Oh my gosh, super duper confirmation. Wow, I'm pulling this down just because it's beautiful. Okay, so there is something that maybe is going away in order to have a brand new start of some sort. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords will get to the bottom of the situation, and she will not back down from anything. She won't back down. All right, and I say she, it's a feminine energy. It is receiving, and it's, what is it? I don't know. Even in her high vibe, she's able to serve truth in a way that isn't hurtful or painful. But truth is important, and it's your thoughts and your communication. And this has, her whole entire dress is a bunch of feathers, and there's birds in the background. To me, that's always, and she's up in the sky up on this like big, it's like a hot air balloon. So very much birds always make, their symbolism for me for communication. So there might be some sort of conversation or something, and we got the Lovers here. Like the divine, this is a major arcana, so it's the divine is bringing in a situation where there's going to need to be some truth spoken, Five of Swords and the Emperor and King of Pentacles. Was this it? Or Knight of Pentacles, not King. Well, I'm going to put these back, but because I mean, they feel right, but they also don't feel right, if that makes any sense. And there's a symbolism to that too. But it almost feels very much like the Emperor is can be very authoritative, and sometimes that causes, if he's not in his most high vibe energy, and this can be someone you're dealing with, and it can also be someone you are acting as. You place that however you are. But the Emperor can sometimes be, you know, sabotaging to others and win at all costs, which is Five of Swords. Making decisions for all sometimes comes with a price, right? And that's what an Emperor does. And then also Knight of Pentacles, something that has been long, like the Knight of Pentacles has a vision and is the only knight that accomplishes his goal. So on some level it feels like this situation involves making choices that might quite possibly did not suit anyone but yourself, or someone did that to you, but it was probably one step in the whole grand journey. Because the King of Pentacles knows every step they make has to be of value, because they're pentacles. All they believe in, all they value is tangible success. I'm going to put this back. Okay, what about the Lovers and the Queen of Swords? Well, the Queen of Swords sure is going to tell somebody if they were a Five of Swords to them. Hell yeah. And the Queen of Swords represents in the tarot are both swords, King and Queen, both represent like a divorced energy. So that might make sense to someone, especially with the Lovers here and the Tower and the healing of the Star. Like, you know, sometimes, there we go. Nine of Pentacles, see? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at any situation other than confirmations that are just dropping on this table. This Nine of Pentacles is not only single, it is a representation of being single, like leaving the lover's situation and being like, oh, like in your own. But the point here is that even if it's not actually physically single and detached from a human in the earthly realm, it is all about the attitude that this woman holds, is all about knowing your value, knowing your worth, and knowing exactly what you have to contribute to not only yourself and others, but also finding that you can trust yourself. That's a really hard thing for some people to do, is to trust their self. Once you know how to trust yourself, God, everything starts feeling easier, you know? Okay. Don't worry. If you're going through a Tower and some healing from a loving union of some nature, that can be with your child, it can be with your parents, your grandparents, it can be your family, it can be best friend, it can be your lover, it can be your husband, or whoever, right? It's like a deep, committed love between two people. But if you're going through that and it ends with Nine of Pentacles, that's a damn good way to end up. Just being like, I am solid. I'm solid. That feels good. I can take care of myself. I can console myself. I can do anything I want. And then we got the White Wolf, which they are pack animals, but this is being on your own. in confidence, trusting your inner knowing, instinctual freedom, believe in your power and your resilience and stamina. Confirmations, I love it. And we got the bottom of the deck, the Celtic knot, which I will say usually is like an eternal love, enduring, connected love of a lifetime, divine union. So definitely, but where does all of that start? Where does all of the love you have with another start? Do you know? Think about it for a second. Maybe pause the video. But I'm going to keep going. That all happens with another person when you have it with yourself. When you love yourself unconditionally. And how you get there is by handling every issue compassionately toward yourself even. You let yourself feel it, cry it, heal it. I mean, you know what I mean? Don't hide it. I needed to say that for someone. And the beaver, it's like making dreams come true. It's something repetition. It's something that's like, things work against you, but persistence pays off. Clarify the beaver. And the bear. Goodness, let's see. Beaver and bear. I don't know, I got really like, okay, those just needed. Balanced. Maybe there's, it really feels like something with your finances, maybe. This might be a side note, but I'm really hearing finances. Taking care of, you know, your finances here and making them balanced. This was upright, I mean, but I usually don't read reversals, but so take it as it resonates. Maybe there needs to be a balancing of maybe how your finances are, or how strong and affluent you feel. Even if it's not finances, the way you feel about yourself is power and money too. Energy is money, you know. And then we've got the albatross and the crow. Both of these are talking about an omen. And someone asked me one time if omens are good or bad. I'm like, they're both. You know, you have to use your intuition to figure out what it is. But there is, with the white wolf, with believing in your power, trusting your inner knowing, and then two of these things talking about the omen. Like, be aware, and be aware of your surroundings and seeing what is gonna like something affects you really hard, like energetically. You'll say, you know, maybe take note if that's an omen, you think. So something that creates change. Okay. All right, guys. One more card. Okay, one card to leave North Node Scorpio Collective with. Thank you. Superhero 31. This is the Oracle of E. I forgot to say these are Oracle of Mystical Moons and the Tarot of Mystical Moons. And then, let's see, 31. Here we go. Superhero. Right now, you've got superhuman strength. The truth is, you always do. But most of the time, you don't need it. Why bother? Everything's rocking along just fine. You are about to learn just how cool, how strong, how amazing you really are. That's awesome. Love it. All right, guys. I hope you found some guidance and some clarity and some confirmation within this reading. If you did, please share your energy from my energy for liking the video and sharing it to anyone else you might find that needs to have a little more guidance. And Let's grow this channel. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.